Hey guys, how's it going? Brad Riley here. Welcome to another video. And in this one today, I'm going to be going through 3 great techniques to increase your closing rate for social media marketing meetings. Now, just before we jump into the video, if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And let's get into it. Now, the first tip that I have for you to increase your closing rate when you have more meetings is to get a commitment at the end of every single call or every single meeting. Now, obviously the best commitment you can get is payment, so money in the bank. Get them to pay there and then whilst they're on the phone call. That is the most ideal situation. Obviously your closing rate is going to go up because of that, because you've just closed deals. But realistically, in all scenarios, you can't always get that full commitment. Sometimes they generally need to move money about. Sometimes they need to run it past a partner. Sometimes they need to speak to another business owner. But that is why you need to always get some type of commitment to keep the sale moving along. Now, this commitment could be something like access to an ad account. This could potentially be a contract. This could be access to social media pages. This could be analyst access to an ad account, or another phone call. You always want to end the call with an agreement for another phone call or another meeting. You want to get that commitment in place. Now, the reason you want to do this is because it's very easy for the call or the meeting to come to an end. You've got no commitment, you part ways, that business owner gets busy, they decide against it, and the deal never goes through. Just getting some type of commitment, be that a payment, a signature on a contract, access to an ad account, access to social media pages, or at least another phone call or another meeting, is going to keep you in the sales cycle. It's going to keep you involved with that prospect, and you're going to therefore have higher chance of closing. Now, when I started doing this in my sales process, my closing rate, more than anything else, by the way, this is the most important thing, skyrocketed. That there was nothing I've ever done in my sales process that's made as much of a difference as just getting a commitment, okay? So at the bare minimum, get a commitment to another meeting or another phone call, but ideally try and get that payment commitment on the phone. Your closing rate will shoot up. So the second thing that you can do during a sales call or a meeting to increase your closing rate is to add some scarcity and urgency into the sales call. Now, this works incredibly well. You might see this all of the time when, people are online and maybe it's like a clothing launch, right? And straight away people say, last year we sold out, so get yours quick. What is that? That makes you take action now because we sold out last year. You need to take action right this very second. Puts you into scarcity mode. Damn it, what if I don't get this? What if I miss out? I'm gonna have to wait until the next launch. That works really powerful for brands and businesses, and it can work the exact same in your agency. There are a couple of ways that you can do this, and one of my favorites is by waiving the setup fee. So let's say you get to the end of the call, you're about to price your services, and you're gonna go in for the close and try and get the client. What you can do is you can price your services. So let's say it's $2,000 a month. Okay, so this is gonna be $2,000 per month plus a $1,000 setup fee. But what I can do for you today, John, if you're interested, I love to work with people who like to take action. So if you take action right now on the call, I'll shoot you across the payment invoice, then I'll waiver the setup fee. So what that does then is it gets them to take action right now. It puts that urgency in them, because if they don't pay now, it's gonna cost them $1,000 for the setup fee. Now that setup fee can be make-believe, you might not even have a setup fee, but putting that setup fee there gets them to take action right now, puts that scarcity inside of them. Another great way that you can do this is by claiming that you're only taking on one client right now. So you could say, look, John, I actually have another few calls later on this evening, and I'm only actually taking on one client right now. But what I'm more than happy to do, because I really like your business, I really actually like you as a person, and I want to progress, I'm happy to cancel my calls this evening and just move forward with you if you take action now. So what I'm going to do is I'll shoot you over the payment link. If you can get that settled whilst we're on the phone call, or get that settled before I'm due to have my calls tonight, I'll just cancel those other calls and I won't even waste my time taking them, and I'll move forward with you. How does that sound? So again, then they're going to get that fear of missing out. Oh, damn it, I really want to work with Brad in his agency, but he's got calls later tonight. He's only taken on one client, so if he doesn't take action with me, he might move forward with them. Damn it, I need to take action. Boom, they pay the invoice, they settle the payment, and you've landed them as a client. So yeah, those two techniques there, waiving the setup fee and obviously making sure you try and get the close on the call by claiming you're only taking on one client are two really great methods to increase that urgency and scarcity and increase your close rate. Now, the third and final way that you can massively increase your close rate is with a technique called anchoring. Now, I've spoken about this a lot on the channel, but again, this is something I do in every single sales call that I've taken for the probably last like 2 years, all right? And that is you anchor the price. So, for example, let's say you're in a sales call, you're coming to your price right now, and let's say you want to charge $1,000 a month. You could use a price anchor of $2,000 a month to lower the perceived impact and perceived cost of the $1,000 that you're going to price. So for example, what you could say is, look, John, so normally this service is going to cost $2,000 per month. Now, obviously, after chatting, I kind of understand that that's probably a little bit out of your price range. Although I do normally charge $2,000 per month, what I'm actually happy to do today is move forward at only $1,000 per month, and then after the 90 days, we can sit down, have a chat, and once the results are coming in for you, we can renegotiate that fee. How does that sound? So all of a sudden then, your anchor is the 2,000. So you're like, okay, normally I charge 2,000, but it's only 1,000 to you. Now let's use that in a different scenario. Normally I charge £1, but I'm going to charge you 1,000. Okay, think about it. It's still the same number, it's still 1,000, but when you use a higher anchor, the perceived cost of 1,000 is actually less, and therefore they're a lot more likely to move forward with you. They perceive the value at 2,000, so when you price at 1,000, they seem like they're getting a 50% discount, and all of a sudden, they seem like they're getting a great deal at 1,000, instead of, without using that anchor, they may think, ooh, 1,000 a month, that's a bit out of my price range, it's kind of expensive. You see this all the time. Like if you were to go into a store and there's a TV, normally that TV's £2,000, but you can get it today, Black Friday, for $750. Now people will get their credit cards out and pay for that TV every single day of the week because they think they're saving that money. Now all they're doing is they're using that 2,000 as an anchor. You perceive the value of that thing to be the cost that you first price at, 2,000. So when you compare only to 750, you're saving a bunch of money. Boom, take action. Whereas again, on the other side, if it's like, normally this TV is 500, but you can get it for 750 today, you're not going to take action. It's the same price. So every single time you price your services, I always recommend you do this. Look, normally we charge $5,000 a month for this service, but today if you take action, it's actually only going to be $2,500 per month. Boom, massive anchor, less perceived impact of the cost when you price. That's going to massively increase your closing rate. Now, hopefully you guys found a bunch of value in this video. If you do have any questions, I do respond to every single question I get on my videos, so make sure you drop that down below. Also, if you are interested in having me personally mentor you every single day to grow your business, you're interested in me helping you put an action plan in place, you want me to help you with your outreach, you want me to connect you with contractors to build your team, connect you with virtual assistants. Perhaps you have questions and you just want a mentor there to help hold your hand to build your business. I want to invite you to check out the Entrepreneur Accelerator on the top link of the description. Now, I created this mentorship group for only $30 a month because I know the value of having a mentor. And the truth is, especially in this industry, everybody could benefit from a mentor, but not everyone can afford one because a lot of the prices associated with mentorship are in the thousands, if not tens of thousands, which is why I wanted to create something more affordable to help the people that need it most. So again, check that out, top link in the description, only $30 a month. Let me personally mentor you. You've got a bunch of other benefits. You get full access to me, training, live calls. There's a bunch of stuff there, so I recommend you check that out on the top link of the description. Again, thanks so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.